Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mark Burley gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He will lead this one off today. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So one away here with the bases empty. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to left. Minoso is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Coming to the plate now, George Brett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brett Saberhagen is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in, Louis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the White Sox have their first hit of the season.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Runners on the move for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is right there, one down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-2. He's running. Just hung in there on that one. Ball 2.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Paul Konerko. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-2, here it is.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Aparicio is off of first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Team headed.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. One and one. Here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The 1-1. Popped him up. Konerko is there. He's got it 1 away.
That is fifth. The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. The 1-1 home.
The count is 1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Jorge Soler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Luis Robert. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Olivares is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Moncada.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Standing in, James McCann will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. Popped him up. Brett in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Edward Olivares. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. One and 2, here it comes. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. Popped up. O'Hearn shading to his right. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Aparicio. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Damon is there. Two gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. White Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, with Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
the third baseman.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And a fairly wide disparity there, almost 10 miles an hour, in fact, from 97 all the way down to 88 miles an hour. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard ground ball to third. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
In now, Salvador Perez. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Canerco will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Royals leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Canerco. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Luis Robert. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada. Back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Sanchez is up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Robert will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Edward Olivares. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Over to the bag now is Canerco as he takes care of it himself for the 3rd out. Royals strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, James McCann, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So striding in, Yomer Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. One run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Brett is under it. 1 away.
The batter, not shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Aparicio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. Grounded up the first baseline. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball too high, ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 3 runs already home here. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Chi Sox. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnny Damon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, George Brett.
So striding forward now, George Brett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Minoso is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail here 4-0. Mike Montgomery is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mike Montgomery.
Striding in, Eloy Jimenez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Montgomery has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next to the right side, the center fielder, Louis.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luis Robert is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler on the move. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now that,
as we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. Pitch inside, the throw. Throw won't get him. A man at third with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. James McCann, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Ready for another chance? James McCann. 2 out, nobody on. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Hunter Dozier. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Now batting, number 14.
At the plate, Edward Olivares. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. The 2-2.
Helpful.
Ryan O'Hearn would be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the air to straightaway right. Jimenez will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Royals 2. Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Aparicio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2.
2-2, count.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Into the box, Minnie Minoso. A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Brett. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Whit Merrifield next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. So digging in now, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 2-1. Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for big Frank Thomas. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 6-2. Jimmy Cordero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, George Brett. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Ball, touchdown.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Runner at first here, one man out. And this is popped up near second base. Sanchez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. The Palehose took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mark Burley earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
This afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.